Good morning, everyone. My name is Lance Laws, golf instructor with the Melso Golf School here at Pawleys Island, South Carolina. Today is Monday, August 28, 2017, and it is Monday Rewind. So we talk about all of the events that happened over this past weekend around all the major tours. There was a lot of action that happened this past weekend. We're going to start off with the PGA Tour. They were up at Glen Oaks Golf and Country Club in Old Westbury, New York for the first round of the FedEx Cup playoffs. That was a very interesting tournament indeed. Jordan Spieth looked like halfway through the tournament. He had a 5-shot lead at one point in time. He was running away with the event, and he came up to a par 3, I want to say it's like number 7 or number 8, hit his shot in the water and ended up making a double bogey, and that started a chain of events that ended up leading to the dramatics that happened at the end. Dustin Johnson overcame a 5-shot deficit and then birdied the 18th hole to get into a one-hole playoff. And then Dustin Johnson, in typical DJ form, blasted a 341-yard drive on the first playoff hole, then knocked his wedge to 3 feet, made the birdie, won the tournament. So congrats to Dustin Johnson for retaking the top spot in the FedEx Cup playoffs, and also continuing to be #1 in the world. That's why he's the best player out there today. So congrats to Dustin, and looking forward to next week at TPC Boston for the Deutsche Bank Championship. Maybe he can go 2 for 2 in the playoffs. On the European Tour, they were in Denmark playing. Very beautiful country, I hear. I haven't been. Hopefully I will be able to get a chance to go there at some point. Julian Suri, relatively new player on the European Tour from the U.S., shot a 64 on Sunday to win that tournament. He held off David Horsey to win that particular event. So congrats. I'm sure he will start winning some more tournaments later on down the road. And then in a rare appearance on the European Tour, John Daly ended up finishing top 10. So well done for John, sort of get back into the contention of things. He hasn't really been playing well lately, but glad to see him back up there in the top 10, at least in an event. On the LPGA Tour, Sung Hyun Park ended up getting her second victory. She's the current U.S. Women's Open champ. She added that with this event at the Canadian Pacific Women's Open. She won that event, finishing, I believe, 12 under, and held off a slew of competitors. There were 6 women in total that tied at 10 under. So congrats to her. Once again, it's basically an Asian takeover on the LPGA. So if we were able to hold any kind of team event similar to the President's Cup, I would say it would be a difficult feat for us Americans to be able to beat the international side on the women's section if we ever held a team event. So hopefully that will happen in due time. The Champions Tour, they were at the Boeing Classic, and Jerry Kelly, who is a newcomer on the Champions Tour, just recently turned 50. He ended up winning his first title. So he held off, lo and behold, Bernhard Langer, who seems to be in the contention in every single Champions Tour event they hold. Yeah, Jerry Kelly was able to hold him off by shooting a tournament record 19 under to win that tournament. So congrats to Jerry Kelly. Welcome to the Champions Tour. I'm pretty sure he will have some more victories along the way. So next week, like I mentioned, the PGA Tour is going to be at TPC Boston. The ladies are going to be playing in Portland. The European Tour is going to be at the Czech Republic playing the Czech Masters. And then the Champions Tour is going to be up in Canada for the Shaw Charity Classic. So look forward to watching all of these events coming up this coming week. And then also look forward to the rest of the FedEx Cup playoffs down the road. So either myself or David are going to be doing the videos Tuesday through Saturday. So look for us in the coming future. Thank you.